Now then, people, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. Happy Sunday to you all, or maybe Monday morning when you're watching this. Let's hope the week gets off with a bang, because two of the biggest, if not the biggest, I would say, two of the biggest Yorkshire rivals will lock horns in a top-of-the-table clash Monday evening. One, I've even seen Troy Deeney say this, the winner could go on to win the title. I feel it's that big. There is still a long way to go, but both teams are on a four-game unbeaten. Well, I say they're on a four-game unbeaten run. Won back-to-back four victories. Leeds United's unbeaten run goes longer than that, but you do feel that whoever wins this will then just feel from that point on, yeah, can't stop us now. But listen, we'll get into it. Smash me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. We're in pole position, right? We're top of the tree, pole position in the promotion race, most likely at this point with a 2-point gap over Sheffield United to be the team that will take the title. Of course, that could change. All right, every meaningful metric, every bookie, everybody outside of Leeds United thinks Leeds United will go on and win it. And I can understand why, because we have been in scintillating form. Blades, yes, they're, have won 4 on the spin, but they haven't been great. The most hardened Blade will tell you that. But the facts are, folks, they are just sitting 2 points behind us. You can't get away from that fact. And as Chris Wilder will tell you, and a lot of Blades fans, if they didn't have the points deduction, would actually be on the same points. It has to be said. Like I said, decent form. They boast a 100% record in February after winning each of their last 4 matches after they were humbled by Hull City. Hull City doing Leeds a lot of favours, They battered Sheffield United 3-0. They beat Sunderland and all but ended their hopes of top 2 just yesterday. So thank you, Hull City. Thank you very much. They have a 5-point lead over Burnley in third position, or did have, until that gap was reduced to 2 points following their thumping 4-0 win over another Yorkshire team in Sheffield Wednesday. If they start scoring goals, then both us and Sheffield United need to be, okay, this is looking spooky. Let's look over our shoulder. I still fancy both sides to finish first and second, Leeds being the team in first, of course. But look, we've been in one of these battles before with Sheffield United, and they came out on top. So hopefully it's our time now. Hopefully someone, maybe Bamford. I know he's not featured much, but I'd love nothing more than us to win the title and say him come out and go. And that Wilder, them Muppets from Sheffield, it'd be sweet, wouldn't it? Look, we are going to Bramall Lane though. That does add a little bit extra because they have a strong record at Bramall Lane. They've won, I think, 14 out of 16 games there. It's a very good record. And obviously, if they win, extra incentive, they'll move to the top of the championship table if they beat us. This actually will be their first win, I think, since Basham arriving, which was in March of 2019. And we all know how that ended. So they haven't actually beat us since then, and I think we've played around 3 or 4 times, I'd imagine. Twice in the Premier League, and then maybe earlier on. So it might be 3 games since. But yeah, we all remember the Basham arriving and the slide tackle and all that jazz. Like, you don't need to remind me of that wet, windy, cold. I remember leaving Elland Road on the floor. But back to Leeds United and some positive stuff, because Leeds have put together a 15-game unbeaten run since we last lost to Blackburn at the end of November. We are in scintillating form. And we've got victories in each of our last 4 championship encounters, much like Hull City, obviously, the last draw coming against Burnley, a 0-0. But since then, my God, we have been on fire. 7 against Cardiff, could have had another 7 against Coventry. The facts are, look, Leeds United are comfortably the best attacking side in the division. We are the championship's highest scorers with a whopping 68 goals in 33 matches. It is insane. It is insane form. We also boast the second best defensive record with just 20 goals conceded, which seems a lot compared to Burnley's 9. But in the grand scheme of things, in a normal season when there isn't a team putting up crazy defensive numbers, that's very good also. We are quality at both ends of the pitch. And we showcased that when we played Sheffield United in October at Elland Road, right? We won 2-0. Comfortable. It was very comfortable. And Chris Wilder in that game did overthink it. Jamie Shackleton started. That old school retro Neil Warnock type of management of I'll play him. He's playing against his old side. He'll want to put in a good performance. That kind of vibe. It wasn't great. Sheffield United fans will tell you it wasn't great. Be interested to see what he does at Bramall Lane. Will he go with a 5 at the back? I don't see it. He saw how poor they were. I think he's got to go for it. He's got to, especially with Burnley now, just behind, really. And then they can't afford really to drop any points. And them two teams have got to play each other. Thankfully, ours are, average position around about, between 15th and 18th? We're laughing, really. So, yeah, more of the same. If we can win this game 2-0, it'd be sweet. It would be sweet. And look, if we do win, as I said earlier, it'll be our 4th consecutive win against the Blades since that Basham arriving. Now, Sheffield United aren't at full strength either. We know Arblaster's a long-term injury, top player. Now, I know Chris Wilder's come out and said, oh, yeah, they're all progressing well, but I've been told 6 to 8 weeks for Hamer. Then I was told 4 weeks by Blades fans. So I don't think Hamer's going to make it, which is a massive loss. He makes them tick. There was a goal he scored the other day. I think it might have been that Luton game where he picks it up on the left, keeps it in, and he's key to them finding the back of the net in the end. Without him there, they don't score that goal. It might not have been Luton. It might have been another one of the 1-0s. I think it was Luton. Kiefer Moore, Tom Cannon, both doubtful. Let's hope they don't make it because they'll lose something. Give me Campbell, give me Brewster up top over either one of them. I think both our centre-backs will deal with them. The only doubt for Leeds United as well, apart from the long-term absentees of Vauber and Bamford, is Solomon. However, I did see a tweet he put out saying, ready for game day, and it was a whole graphic with him on, and I think he makes it. Solomon's going to make it. And if he isn't, we got Largi Ramazani. So it's calm. I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected on that respect. I do think Leeds United will go with Ampadu back in midfield alongside Tanaka. Harsh on Rothwell, yes, but we're away from home. It's the right decision. It's not charity, right? Rothwell will still have a part to play maybe off the bench. Rothwell will still start in the next home game for me. He deserves that. But away from home, I'd like us to be a bit more defensively sound. Give Ampadu and Tanaka that. Move Strauch at centre-back. So if either Moore or Cannon do start, they can deal with them. They've done it in the past. The facts are both teams go into this with massive amounts of confidence after winning each of our last 4 matches. There's just 2 points difference. This is it, isn't it, right? This is it. It's going to be a close-fought affair, 100%. And we have fared well in meetings with Sheffield United for quite a few games now. I did think we'd beat Sunderland 2-0. I was just hopeful more than anything that we'll get a clean sheet, and I'm getting the same sort of vibe here. So I'm actually not going to go with my heart this time. I'm going to go with my head and say that they do score. However, I do think Leeds United will still win the game. I think we win the game 2-1. It will be nip and tuck. It won't be a barnstormer. Had Burnley have dropped points, I could see both managers just saying, listen, let's get 70 minutes, and if we're 0-0, we'll keep it there. But with them winning, and winning in the manner that they did, this game's massive. Sheffield United go back top. They take the impetus. They take the momentum. We win. We just create an even bigger gap and say, right, come and stop us now. We're on a runaway train with more favourable fixtures. And imagine getting through this month unscathed. When you consider you've played Sunderland and Sheffield United, it would be insane and a real signal of intent. You know me, I think we're up anyway. It is what it is. I'm talking as such, so if we don't, I'm in the shitter. But yeah, look, a draw wouldn't be a bad result, but I really want to win. I really want to win and say, okay, Burnley, Sheffield United, you have fun looking out for second, but we're done. See you in a bit. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm going Leeds United 2-1. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on Monday for the watch along. I cannot wait. Peace out, folks. Leeds!